The happy father becomes chairman and CEO of Electronique Marcel Dassault in 1967. The company is a huge success and 19 years later becomes Electronique Serge Dassault. French President Georges Pompidou adapts the French aerospace industry to the country's political and financial constraints. At his request, Marcel Dassault takes over Breguet Aviation, which in 1971 becomes Avion Marcel Dassault Breguet Aviation. Dassault proposes several projects to Valéry Giscard d'Estaing. Despite an unfavorable world economic situation in the early 70s, the French president opts for the purchase of the Mirage 2000, the first Dassault aircraft equipped with all-electric flight controls to be manufactured in volume production. Marcel Dassault is curious about everything. Through a combination of circumstances, he buys the movie theater called Le Paris on the Champs-Élysées. And to ensure the programming of films he loves, he buys a 10% stake in the Gaumont Film Production Company. And he doesn't stop there. He founds the Production 2000 Cinema Company, producing numerous general public movies, and he also writes the script of the film Le Temps des Vacances. Marcel Dassault, a visionary engineer, already exploits the potential of new information technology tools to design the supercritical wing of the Falcon 50. This wing is still used on the Falcon 900 and 2000. With the setting up of a U.S. subsidiary, Dassault Falcon Jet, good sales of aircraft in the Mystère Falcon range, and about 10 aircraft programs in progress, the late 70s is a prosperous period. Marcel Dassault's history with the press begins in 1951. He achieved success in the field with the magazine Jour de France. He runs this weekly as editor-in-chief and editorialist until his death. His rather provocative Le Café de Commerce column is still remembered. He works with close colleagues, such as long-standing friend General Pierre de Bénouville. We do a very complete television section, quite deliberately, because television today is... Marcel Dassault loves his era and devotes himself wholeheartedly to every field within his reach. Pharmaceuticals, motorcycles, and wine growing with Château Dassault at Saint-Emilion. Is it easy to design an aircraft in this day and age? With a computer, it's easy. Otherwise, it's very difficult and very long. Very early on, Marcel Dassault understands the implications of computer science and undertakes the development of innovative, high-performance software. It all begins with a software program based on specialist calculations. Charles Edelsten, a close friend of Dassault, is well aware of the full potential of this software. In 1981, he founds Dassault Systems and then holds the position of CEO. The CATIA software then becomes the powerful three-dimensional design software CATIA, another of the company's major successes. In 1951, Marcel Dassault is elected Member of Parliament for the Alpes-Maritimes region, and then for the Oise in 1957 and until his death. He's the oldest MP for 3 terms, and in the opening speech of his second term of office in 1981 says, I am a Frenchman who would like his country to come out of the international crisis as soon as possible, having wiped out unemployment and regained its prosperity. On TV, Marcel Dassault demonstrates his skill as a debater, as René Andrieux, editor-in-chief of the communist newspaper L'Humanité, could attest. If Dassault were nationalized, there would nevertheless be engineers, including yourself if you wanted to. There would be workers who would continue to work. You have too many already. You don't know how to keep them busy. So if you had my workers in addition, what would you do? It would be a disaster. When socialist François Mitterrand becomes president in 1981, Marcel Dassault transfers part of his shares to the state free of charge in order to keep the remainder. For Defense Minister Charles Hernu, the desire for national independence with all French aircraft is still on the agenda. The official presentation of the Rafale is a moving moment for both Marcel Dassault and his son, a moment of sharing. Not long after this ceremony, on April 17, 1986, Marcel Dassault takes his final curtain call. Today, the Dassault Group carries on the work of its founder. To commemorate the 20th anniversary of Marcel Dassault's death, 4 Rafales in formation fly over the Invalides in Paris.